Hi, are you fascinated with the concept of owning a second home? Would you like to buy a bungalow in Mahabaleshwar or a villa in Lonavala? Would you like to have your residential abode among the sprawling greenery which is outside the city? Well, welcome to the prospect of owning a second home. But are they profitable? Do they make legal or economic sense? Join me today as I explore various aspects about the concept of second home ownership and the do's and don'ts about it. This is Advocate Aditya Pratap, and in my video, I will briefly introduce you to numerous questions, numerous points of thought which you will go through while deciding to purchase a second home or not. Welcome back once again. I am Aditya Pratap, and today I will speak on another important topic which tickles the mind of every home buyer. Should I buy a second home? Buying a second home is a hot selling idea all around the globe. From having countryside villas in France to Dakars in Russia and whatnot, after a person spends his life savings buying a city home, the next purchase option which is pitched to him by the real estate industry is buying a second home. Second home can come in numerous types and sizes. You can buy a full-fledged strip of agricultural land, convert it to non-agricultural and build a sprawling villa on it. Or you can approach a developer who has built a plotted housing scheme and purchase a villa or a row house there. Or you can look at numerous other purchasing options, such as say purchasing in a small town or using some other strategies. Whenever you buy a second home, you must be well aware of the fact that you are buying a structure which will possibly remain vacant for 10 or 11 months of the year. What to do then? The house will become a drain on your resources. You will pay you'll pay for the security, you'll pay for property tax, you will pay other forms of bills and dues, and you'll have to pay for the maintenance and upkeep of the property. In such a case, any person who buys a second home should consider and see whether he can give it out in any form of boarding or lodging facility. Today we have Airbnb and other short-term accommodation booking portals. However, if you have purchased a second home, you have to see whether the prevailing law there permits the residential property to be used for such a purpose. For instance, several local town planning rules and regulations prohibit single-family homes from being used as boarding or lodging establishments. For instance, there are some rules which even prohibit the letting out of individual rooms within that house for any purpose. So, while you may have numerous avenues for using a second home, one has to clearly examine whether the prevailing law in force at the place where the home is constructed will permit such a use or not. Another aspect which prospective homeowners have to buy while purchasing a second home is the prospect of maintenance. Of course, you have electricity charges, you have common area maintenance charges. If your house is located, or rather if your second home is located in a plotted row housing or a villa scheme which is built by a developer, then you will have to pay society and common area maintenance charges. Then thereafter, if you have purchased a house which remains vacant, you may also have to consider paying non-occupancy charges if that second home of sorts is located in a housing society. So when you're buying a second home, you should try, number one, personally if you ask me, I would not very much advise buying a second home. Rather, in the amount of money which you spend for a second home, one might as well become a good traveler and go to different places and stay in resorts there. However, if you are intent on purchasing a second home, you might want to go for a partial scheme of occupancy wherein you use part of the premises or you lock a part of the premises for your own use, while the other part you can give on rent or on bookings, say to staycations, travelers, and other forms of Airbnb and other forms of lodging. Now, one more important point to consider. I always feel, that when builders build second homes, they are focusing too much on the residential component. Several developers do not focus on the fact that when a person goes outside the city And especially in the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic, many people would actually want to live and work for a few days at a stretch outside the city. Therefore, if a person wants to invest his money in a second home project which is built by a real estate developer, he should look and see whether the destination where the second home is constructed is capable of attracting tourists in its own right. Of course, it should be a fully well-connected, plug-and-play destination. That second home should have, or the layout where the second home is constructed should preferably have a good commercial component also, so that people, can actually take an office on lease in the commercial component and then book for a few days or a stretch a residential villa in that second home. Of course, this is just an inkling, and there are a lot more ideas that can come out on how to profitably utilize a second home. But yes, the bottom of the story is, if you are investing in a second home project, in addition to looking at the legal issues, please also see how you can commercially monetize the asset in a best possible way, failing which it might actually even become a drain on your investment. We all know that bungalows in Lonavala are purportedly doing quite well because people from Mumbai go there every weekend. So yes, please also look up the prevailing, the police acts or the prevailing local town and country planning regulations and see whether the law would permit any sort of a hotel, boating or lodging establishment at your second home. So once you've made all these decisions and ticked the right check boxes, then you may consider going in for a second home purchase and ensuring that it works out, if not profitable, at least break even in the long run. While for my personal part, I would not be too enthusiastic about second home purchases, but yes, those who want to go ahead, they can go ahead. And however, they are prescribed and recommended to follow certain legal safeguards which will help protect the investment. Thank you all. I hope you all found this video interesting, and stay tuned for more content. This is Aditya Pratap, and I hope you all have a nice day.